it's Akira. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a girl chat, chit chat type video where I sit down and I talk to you and answer some of the questions that you guys had asked me. So I put up a Ask Me Anything on my story on Instagram, and because I wanted to do a girl chat video, and I got like 32 questions. For my first time ever doing this type of video, I was very impressed. So thank you to everybody who sent in a question for me to answer. I just want to have like a girly community and help you ladies, and I don't know, just have conversations about things that us girls go through, but I guess maybe aren't talked about enough, or just I just want you to be able to feel like I'm your friend. So sit down, relax, I don't know, maybe get a cup of tea, or I don't know, find somewhere cozy, get a blanket, and just let me answer some of you guys' questions. So I got a big mix of questions. I received a lot of questions. Like, I'm still so overwhelmed by that, but a lot of the questions, I break it up into 4 sections. So I'll have a self-care section, a mindset question, and then a faith section, and a friendship and relationship section. And yeah, I'm gonna be reading the questions off of my phone. I received the messages through Instagram, my Instagram story, but then I just put it into like a notes form. So I'll be reading the notes, and then I'll add the questions somewhere on the screen. So I'm gonna start off with self-care, because I feel like I got a lot of questions about makeup, hair, all this stuff, right? So I thought I'll start off with self-care, and the first question was, do you have a self-care routine? Yes, the answer is yes. I do have a self-care routine that I obviously you have like your day-to-day like self-care routine type of thing, but I did think I'm gonna make another video on like my favorites, like my product favorites for you guys, so that I don't know, that you guys have like the main details of like what I use. But I use like things that you find in the shop, I don't know, but I do have a self-care routine, and I do find like I enjoy relaxation and really taking the time and being intentional with my self-care and my relaxation. If that's doing my hair, if that's doing my makeup, if that's taking a long shower, and everything shower, you guys know, then I'll do that, you know. But yeah, I would say I do have steps to my routine, like my self-care routine. Okay, so the second question for the self-care section is, do you have any go-to hair products? So I obviously, well, right now I have my hair in a slick back bun. It's cute, but I actually have curly hair. I don't know if my curly hair was shown in the first video, but in my first video, which was my travel vlog, my Italy travel, if you haven't watched that, go click onto my page and have a look. It's a great video. Yeah, do I have any go-to hair products? I do. Okay, so one that I really do really swear by is the As I Am, I can't remember what's the scent. I think it's peppermint. I think it's peppermint. Peppermint. I think it's peppermint. Peppermint shampoo. I just said peppermint like 3 times. Peppermint shampoo, and I'm in between, like I kind of just use whatever curly cream that I find like in the shop or that's recommended. Like I always look online before to see, okay, is this something that would be useful for my hair and stuff like that. And like I would recommend doing like porosity tests. Like you can check what your hair porosity is and what products align with your hair texture or your hair type. What else? What else do I swear by? Hair care products. I mean, okay, so let me explain it. Recently, I wanted to dye my hair, right? But then I realized my hair isn't actually healthy enough. I was told my hair wasn't healthy enough yet. So I'm on this journey to make my hair longer and healthier. So I'm currently using this olive oil, which you can see it now. I also, the label is like coming off, but it's like this Care curling cream. It's really good. My hair feels really soft. And then in the video of my favorite products, I will tell you what conditioner I use and show you the shampoo I use and all my self-care tips or hygiene tips or just self-care products. My favorites, my self-care products, my self-care favorites. I can't even get it out of my brain. Oh my goodness. The third question was, what are some perfumes that you would recommend? Okay, so I love perfume. Like, I love perfume. I haven't been able to yet, like, I don't know, build my collection of perfumes, but I watch videos. Like, I love YouTube. I watch videos of perfume reviews. I go into shops and I just smell perfumes for no reason. I'm sure all you girls have done the exact same, because it's like, I don't know, you know when you go through like Boots or something and then you just like go and smell the perfume just for no reason. That's what I be doing. But my favorite perfume at the minute, so I like a lot, right? And I have some on my wish list because I love perfume. But my favorite one is the Lattafa Yara. Sorry, the light is reflecting. Lattafa Yara Angham. Angham. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, right? But this perfume smells so good. I love it so much. You should get it. It's on Amazon and it's so cheap on Amazon. So that's what I recommend. That's my favorite perfume. I literally wear it every single day and it's gotten me a lot of compliments. Like, people are like, oh my gosh, you smell so good. I think it has a really good scent trail, and you know I like it because I think I bought this like last month and look how much I've used it. And mind you, it's like little sprays, you know, so I would say definitely get that Lattafa Yara Angham perfume. The best. The fourth question is, what's your favorite thing to do during downtime? My favorite thing to do during downtime is watch YouTube. Seriously, like I'm obviously starting this YouTube channel now. Like, I have a YouTube channel, but I love watching YouTube. I love it so much. And I also love going on Pinterest, finding pictures that I like and then putting it into a scrapbook. I also, one of my other favorite things to do for like downtime is buy myself, these are slightly dying, right? But buy myself flowers. I like to buy myself flowers and then set them up. Like, isn't that so cute? Like, I bought them and then I've made the arrangement like this. It's like, they're literally so beautiful. Like, I literally love doing that. Like, that's a way that I relax. Like, put some music on in the background, set up the flowers, and like, I'm telling you, you're just gonna have the best day ever. You just feel so positive. And then another thing I like to do during downtime is journal and read my Bible. If you don't know, I am actually a Christian, a believer in Jesus. So that's what I do to relax and have some downtime. The next question is, what does a reset day look like for you? So for me, a reset day looks like tidying my room. Okay, you can kind of see I tidy my bed. My bed's tidy. The rest of my room is tidy. Like, I love tidying so much. Like, I'm kind of like a clean freak. You could say that. But I love cleaning so much. I love cleaning. I love cleaning. I love cleaning. So that's something that I do for my reset days. And then obviously everything shower, journaling, resetting my mind, making sure that I don't know, my phone is clear, things like that, just reorganizing my life. On a reset day, I do a lot of organizing. Okay, so now I'm going to be answering you guys' questions about mindset. And for me, mindset is a really, really important thing in my life. And I just think it shapes your day-to-day life. Keeping a positive mindset can really change the trajectory of your life. First question that I received is, how do you stay so positive? Okay, so one thing that I do, I write a lot of gratitude down in my journals. Like, I think about things that I'm grateful for, that I'm blessed for, and I'm always in a place of thanksgiving, and that who I'm thanking is God. Like, I always focus on giving thanks to God, and I feel like it's helped me to stay positive in my life. And I think also my relationship with God is the reason why I'm so positive, because I know that there's something bigger than me, and also I know that, like, I have someone in my corner or someone in front of me all the time to follow and listen to. So I think that's how I stay so positive. And also just focusing on things that I have in my life, like joy, peace, loving people around me. I think when you think about everything that you have around you, and like the opportunities and the lifestyle that I live, I'm so grateful for, and I just choose to be positive. I feel like positivity is a choice. Like, I feel like sometimes, yeah, I have a bad day. I most definitely have a bad day, but like, it's normal to have a bad day, and it's hard sometimes to always stay in a place of like, I don't know, positivity. But I think yeah, just being optimistic, thinking about I don't know what else there is to life. I don't really know how to answer that question. I feel like it's just a part of who I am. But I just think, yeah, keeping a positive attitude to life. Okay, and the second question is tips on self-confidence. So self-confidence, I feel like self-confidence is something that gets built. I think there was a time in my life where I was not that confident, like a few years ago, where there was times where I didn't feel that confident. But I feel like confidence is built. Like, I feel you don't just wake up and one day you feel confident and you can do anything. I feel like it's like every day you make promises to yourself and you keep the promises, your confidence grows. Also, accepting that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are made perfectly you. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like accepting who you are is how I built my confidence. Like, accepting who I am made me confident. Not trying to be someone else, not trying to copy another person, not trying to see through another person's eyes what their life is. I don't know, just focusing on myself, on what I have, and I feel like that's where self-confidence for me grew. And I think I guess also focusing less on my insecurities and more on the things that make me beautiful, instead of focusing on the things that I might think are, I don't know, something to be unconfident about. I don't know. But I think confidence is a growing thing, and it takes time. It's not going to happen immediately. But I think self-confidence can grow, and it's a step-by-step process, but it's something that you can definitely reach. It's something that you can 100% reach. And yeah, that's what I would say about self-confidence. I think confidence is achievable. And I think another thing I would say is fake it till you make it. Fake being confident until you are confident. Like, act like you are confident. Walk like you are confident until you're confident. I think fake it till you make it really works, because I did that a lot. Fake it till you make it. Do the things that you're scared of, you know? And I think that will really make a difference. Someone asked, how do you deal with negative thoughts and self-doubt? So obviously negative thoughts come up. Negative thoughts happen. That's a normal thing. That is 100% a normal thing. Like, it's inevitable to not have a negative thought. But I think it's not letting them linger in your mind for too long, or like accepting the negative thought as the truth, because not all the time the negative thought is the truth. And I think sometimes they're lies from the enemy. Personally, as a Christian, I would say they're not from you, they're lies from the enemy. I would say I would say combat the negative thoughts with scripture, first of all, yes. And then also, if it's a negative thought, try and counteract it with a positive thought that's like obviously in the same category. I don't know how to explain it. Or try and give yourself the evidence to why that's not the truth, to why the negative thought is not the truth. And to do with self-doubt, I think first of all, if you have doubt, whatever that doubt is, I believe in you. And I believe that whatever doubt you're feeling about a specific situation, whatever situation just came up in your mind right now, or that you feel doubtful about from in the past, I believe that you can do anything. I believe that I can do anything, and because I can do anything, you can definitely do anything. So I would say forget the doubt. Don't even worry about the doubt, because you're going to do it, girl. You got this. That's what I would say, because I don't know exactly what the situation is, but I believe in you, and God has got your back. That's what I would say. Another question that I received was, what is one thing you struggle with as a girl? And now, so I think for me, what I struggle with being a girl is, I don't know, I think, is this a really tricky question? This is a really, really tricky question, but I love the question though. I think it's a great question, and I think it can be really helpful for another girl who might be going through what I'm about to describe. Like, I think something that girls in our generation struggle with is trying to keep up with the standards of society. And when I say standards of society, I mean with buying things, like with the consumerism. Like, I feel like there's this constant need to buy new things, have this, have that, have this. And it can easily make you feel like, I don't know, like you're not doing well, or that you're not blessed with things, that you don't have nice things because there's always a new nice thing out. Like, I think that is a really tricky thing that I used to struggle with. I think I'm sort of overcoming it now. Like, I'm overcoming it because I don't really buy that much. But I think in our world with social media and stuff, it is easy for us to fall into, I need to buy this because I seen it on TikTok, I seen it on Instagram, I seen it on Pinterest, or my friend had this, my friend had that. But it's a trend. Like, I think the newest trends are really hard, and I think it makes us feel like we don't have things, but we have things. So I think that is one thing I think I used to struggle with, or might still struggle with it, but less, and I'm overcoming it. But I think that's something that all girls kind of struggle with. So that's that's how I would answer that question. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the faith and relationship section. Most people know that I'm a Christian, right? So I had a lot of questions about faith and relationships, intertwined or separate. And I felt quite blessed to have received those questions, and that people would find value in my answers. So thank you very much. The first question that I'm going to answer is, how do you find balancing faith and fun as a teenager? I think being a Christian, I can do activities. Like, when I say activities, you can still have fun. When I say have fun, I mean go to the park, read your Bible. You can go out with your friends and do activities in the day, like paintballing, for example, bowling, a games night, hosting events. Like, you can still do things and like be with your friends and have fun. I think I will do a separate video on or discuss at another time what I think of like going out, like out, like, I don't know, clubbing and stuff like that as a teenager. But I think it's really, always go back to you and the Lord's relationship. That's what I would say. Pray before you go somewhere. And also, if you feel like you don't want to go to a place, you don't have to. Like, don't feel pressured to do something because everyone else is doing it. You don't have to do something because everyone else is doing it. You can always have a nice night in, have a little self-care night, you know what I mean? So don't feel pressured to do things or go out if you don't want to, if that's not something you're comfortable with. And I would say go back to the Lord and ask him. And also I would say it's based off of personal conviction. I would say what personal conviction, and everybody's testimonies are different, everybody's lives are different. So going back to God, that's what I would say. Go back to God first before making certain decisions. The next question is, how can one find their identity in Christ instead of the world's standards? I'm reading the question off my phone if I'm looking down. Be yourself. When it comes to identity and not being like other people or trying to appease other people, be yourself. Do what you like. Say what. If you have something that you want to say boldly, say it, as long as it's not disrespectful. If you are extroverted, be extroverted. If you are introverted, be introverted. If you like gospel music, say you like gospel music, you know? Like, you don't have to appease other people. Just be yourself, authentically yourself, and tell your truth, you know? That's all you can do. That's what I would say anyway. Like, I think don't try and fit in because you're already set apart. That's what I would say. Don't try and fit in because you're already set apart. And that's for all of you guys. Even if you aren't a believer in Jesus, don't try and fit in because you're already set apart. That's what I would say. I would say just be yourself. The best thing you can do is be you. That's what I would say. Just be authentically you. And if someone doesn't like that, then I don't necessarily feel like they're the best people to be around. I'd rather be me authentically and not have anyone than not be who I am and have a bunch of people around me and nobody knows who I am. So I would say be authentically you and just trust that you'll find the right people. And even if people aren't believers, there are people who aren't believers and will still love and care about you. Like, you don't need to fit in with other people. Just be yourself. That's what I would say. Also, if I'm a bit harsh, sorry. I'm naturally just very outspoken, I would say. Outspoken? Yeah. I think I just say what comes to my mind, and that's just the real truth of it. The next question and the last question for Faith is, what do you think has helped you navigate your relationship with God the most? And I'm just going to take a second to think. The first step in the navigation of my relationship with God actually was from the help of YouTube. Like, I became obsessed with these videos called Delafi testimonies. If any of you guys know, you know Delafi testimonies is the best. Like, you get to hear people's like testimonies about their relationships with God and how it grew, and I just find it so amazing, the stories that would come out of it that I would watch, and that really helped me with my belief in God. That's what I would say. Like, I really started to believe in like Jesus after watching those testimony videos. Also, my church friends and my church family really helped me to navigate my relationship with God. My church community really did make a difference. And I would say, if you're starting your journey with Christ, I would say definitely look for a church or a youth group. What else helped me with my navigation with God? I would say my sister. She's my accountability partner. My sister who is in my Italy vlog. If you haven't watched the Italy vlog, go back and watch the Italy vlog, please. It is a great video. She really helps me. She's also a believer in Jesus. Yeah, my sister has definitely helped me to navigate my relationship with God. And she helps strengthen me and uplift me, and she'll tell me, girl, you kind of in the wrong, or she'll be like uplifting me and stuff. So I would say she's really helpful for me. And that is the end of the faith section for this video. So the next part is friendships and relationships. So that is a big part of a hard part about being a girl. That's a really hard part about being a girl. That's another thing. It's a really hard part about being a girl is navigating relationships and friendships in like this generation, and being a teenager. It's hard. It's very, very hard, I would say. So someone asked me, do you have any advice for the girlies going through a friendship breakup? Now, friendship breakups are very, very hard, and if you're going through it, I'm sorry that that's something that you're going through, because it is definitely a challenge. And if you've been hurt by someone, it can be a challenge to forgive. But I would say, first of all, forgive that person and love them. That's what I would say. Forgive them and love them. I know that's hard, but hating them is harder. Disliking them is harder. That's what I would say. It's harder to hate them than to love them. It is hard to love, but I would say hating and sitting in that hate is harder. I would also... Okay, so another thing I would say is take the time, journal, think about the situation. Not too long though, but think about the situation. Is there any places where you might have gone wrong? And I don't know, I would talk to God about it, but I would say also try your best not to argue with that person or throw hate at them online. Don't do that ever. Don't put hate comments in people's social media. Don't attack people online. Don't share things about their life after you've stopped being friends with them. Never start sharing their secrets things in their personal life, don't do it. You can talk. I don't even necessarily think you should talk about the situation with people who you don't fully trust, like maybe a sibling who you would fully trust. I would say keep the situation between you and that person. And yes, don't spread hate. That would be my advice. And for any friendship breakups. So the second question and of the relationships and friendships section is, how do you not feel jealous when someone you like starts talking to someone else? So this is a real question, girl. This is challenging. Honestly, I think jealousy is not good. Jealousy, first of all, as a girl, jealousy is something that is easy to fall into as a girl. But I would say try your best to, I think this is why gratitude really matters. Gratitude really helps when you feel, jealous about someone else. Like realizing what you have in your life and what you're blessed by can really help combat jealousy. But I would say when someone you like starts talking to someone else, I would say, I know that is hard. When you have a crush on someone or you like someone and they like someone else, it's like, well, why is this not gonna work? Or, you kind of have thoughts of, oh, am I not good enough? Is she better than me? Or why doesn't he want to talk to me? And stuff like that. Thoughts like that will go through your mind 110%. If that's the situation you're in, thoughts like that have probably gone through your mind. But I would say, let it loose. Try not to control the situation. If he likes someone else, then he likes someone else. I think we can't control other people's emotions. We can't control who other people love or care about. So I would say try to just step back. And also distance yourself from that person. I would say also, because distance yourself from that person. And if you know the girl, distance yourself from her too. I would say that based off of the jealousy point. If you're jealous of that person, I would say try and stay away from them until you feel you can love them wholeheartedly. And I would also say, yes, loose the reins from the man. Let it go. Try not to feel too emotionally attached to him, because it's only going to make you feel worse. I would also say, I would say step back from that situation. And if the situation ever comes up again, if he comes back, I don't know the exact situation that you're going through, girl. But I would say, if he comes back, really think, is this the person that I want though? He might now want to choose me, but do I choose him, kind of thing. You have to think if that's who you want in your life, I would say take it from the perspective of, but do I choose him? Even if he comes back and he wants to choose you now after choosing another girl or liking another girl, think, do you actually want him? Is this the person I want in my life? How would that relationship progress? That's what I would say for that question. And I definitely, in another girl chat video, want to go more into dealing with male friendships, also liking someone, having a crush. That will definitely be spoken about in my next girl chat video, 100%. But obviously I'm reacting to you guys' questions, so that's why it's not in this video, but it will definitely be in the next girl chat video, 110%. Thank you so much, lovely ladies, for watching my video. I pray you come back again and watch another video of mine. And I just like to say a huge thank you to everyone for watching this video. If you've watched my video to the very end, very end, please send a heart in the comments to say that you watch the whole video to the end. And I really hope that you enjoyed this girl chat. If you have any questions for another girl chat video, please pop them in the comments as well. Or if you're going through any situations that you're like, I need some girly advice, I need some help, Akira, put it in the chat down below, put in the comments down below, and I might be able to put it in the next video. And yeah, thank you so much for watching today's video. I love you all very, very, very much. Thank you, and bye.